Have you ever felt like your emotions are controlling your life, like every little setback shakes you to the core, leaving you feeling drained and helpless? Does it feel like no matter how hard you try, the world keeps testing your limits, and you're left wondering, why can't I just be stronger? Let's be honest. Life is tough, and in this world, being overly sensitive or reactive can hold you back from reaching your full potential. But here's the good news. You don't have to stay stuck in this cycle. Today, I'm here to share 5 easy steps to become cold and strong. Not in a way that makes you robotic or heartless, but in a way that gives you power, control, and resilience. This is about becoming the master of your emotions, not their victim. Stick with me because this isn't just theory. These are steps you can apply to your life starting right now. Step 1, master your emotions. Here's a reality check. Caring too much about everything is like carrying around a backpack full of rocks. What you need is emotional detachment. This doesn't mean you stop caring entirely. It means you choose what's worth your emotional energy. Think of it like this. If someone throws trash at you, would you pick it up and carry it around all day? Of course not. So why carry the weight of other people's negativity or things that don't matter in the long run? Start practicing this mantra. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Whether it's workplace drama, social media hate, or someone's bad mood, remind yourself that it's not your responsibility to fix everything. Free yourself from unnecessary burdens. Imagine how much lighter and freer you'd feel if you stopped letting every little thing affect you. Pause for a second and think. What's one thing you've been carrying that you know isn't yours to bear? Write it down in the comments. Sometimes, just naming it can be the first step toward letting it go. Step 2, set boundaries like a pro. Now, let's address something we all struggle with: boundaries. How many times have you said yes when your gut screamed no? How often do you let people overstep because you don't want to seem rude? Here's the hard truth. People will treat you the way you allow them to. If you don't set boundaries, you're giving others permission to drain your energy and invade your peace. Setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's necessary. Think of it as creating a fence around your mental and emotional space. For example, if a friend constantly calls you to complain about their problems but never listens to yours, it's time to limit those conversations. Politely but firmly let them know your limits. Say, I care about you, but I can't always be available for this. Ask yourself, who or what is crossing your boundaries right now, and how can you reclaim your space? Share your thoughts in the comments. You're not alone in this struggle, and your story might help someone else. Step 3, build mental toughness through small challenges. Now, let's talk about mental toughness. How do you expect to be strong if you're not willing to step out of your comfort zone? Be honest. When was the last time you intentionally did something uncomfortable? Strength doesn't come from avoiding pain. It comes from facing it. Think about this. A muscle only grows when you challenge it, right? Your mind works the same way. Start small. Maybe it's waking up earlier than usual, going to the gym even when you don't feel like it, or speaking up in a meeting when you're scared. These small acts of discipline build the mental calluses you need to handle life's bigger challenges. Remember, every time you push through discomfort, you're proving to yourself that you can handle more than you thought. Here's a question to reflect on. What's one thing you've been avoiding because it feels too hard? Share it in the comments and commit to tackling it this week. You might just inspire someone else to do the same. Step 4, learn the power of silence. Let's face it, how often do you react without thinking? Someone insults you, and you're ready to fire back. Someone makes a mistake, and you're already blaming them. But here's the thing, reacting immediately is a sign of weakness, not strength. True strength lies in mastering the art of silence. Think of silence as your secret weapon. When you don't respond right away, you're giving yourself time to process, to think, and to choose your next move wisely. For example, let's say someone criticizes you unfairly. Instead of arguing, pause. Let them talk. Smile if you want. This not only disarms the other person, but also shows that you're unshaken. Silence says, I'm in control, not you. Imagine how powerful it would feel to own your reactions instead of letting others control you. Ask yourself, who or what has been provoking you lately, and how can you respond differently next time? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insight might help someone else see things in a new way. Step 5, redefine your self-worth. Finally, the most important step, Why are you still relying on others to validate your worth? Be honest. How often do you feel good about yourself only when someone else praises you? Too many of us tie our value to things we can't control. A job title, a relationship, a number on a scale. But what happens when those things disappear? Here's an example. Think about a time you worked really hard on something, only to have no one acknowledge it. How did it feel? Probably terrible. But here's the truth. Your worth doesn't come from others' approval. It comes from knowing who you are and what you stand for. Start affirming yourself. Celebrate your own wins, even if no one else does. Stop waiting for the world to clap for you. The world becomes a lot less intimidating when you're not constantly seeking its applause. Let me ask you, what's one thing about yourself you know is amazing, even if no one else notices it? Share it in the comments. Let's start celebrating ourselves instead of waiting for others to do it for us. These 5 steps may sound simple, but their impact is life-changing. Becoming cold and strong isn't about shutting people out or building walls around your heart. It's about stepping into your power, choosing what matters, and letting go of what doesn't. So, let me ask you, how much longer are you going to let your emotions control you? How much longer are you going to let life push you around? Because here's the truth. The stronger you are, the less you'll fear. And the less you fear, the more unstoppable you become. It's your time to rise. The only question is, will you take the first step?